Though I know I should be wary, still I venture somewhere scary. Ghostly hauntings I turn loose. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice! Welcome back. Another episode of Nerds of the North. Now, that opening line is quite familiar for anyone who knows of the Beetlejuice cartoon series that had originally come out mid-90s-ish on television. I know for a lot of my friends, that was their first ever exposure to the character of Beetlejuice. Myself, personally, first time I ever met the ghost with the most. This is easily my introduction to Michael Keaton, to Alec Baldwin, to Tim Burton, and to Winona Ryder. And yes, growing up, I had a crush on Winona Ryder. Entirely from this movie. What can I say? Perhaps I enjoy the strange and unusual. This film is quite the oddball piece. You have relatively well-known actors. Like, you'd have Gina Davis, you have Alec Baldwin, you have Michael Keaton, you got Winona Ryder. I don't remember the actors who played the Deetses, nor the actor who played Otho. But the main cast, you tend to know who they are right away. Here's the thing. This film was definitely not meant for kids. It's spooky. It really is. However, I absolutely loved it. I grew up enjoying this movie like you wouldn't believe. And with the fact that we have Halloween coming up about 3 or 4 weeks away right now, and thank goodness on a Saturday, that's going to be great for everyone out there who has kids. You don't have to worry about racing home from work during the weekday to get them all ready to go and just get a little bit of time out with the kids. No, you can have a proper, solid Halloween evening with your children. I just hope the weather holds for everybody, because I don't know about everyone else in the world. Up here in Canada, it's starting to get pretty cold already, and it's September. I'd expect this weather to not come until October, but it was 8 degrees last night, and that means 8 degrees Celsius, thank you very much, not this silly old Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit doesn't make sense to me. Water freezes at 0. It just makes sense. Now, when you think of this movie Beetlejuice, I think of 3 things automatically. I think of ghosts. I think of Michael Keaton. And I think of great music. Because the music that they put into this film just really seemed to work well with it. It's kind of like Clue in this genre, where the music really worked well with the picture. The 2 songs automatically that I'm coming to think of are Deo by Harry Belafonte and Jump in the Line by I don't know who right now. Sorry, I'm not that good with band names. Deo, the song that is sung or performed by the Maitland ghosts as they try to get the Deetses out of the house with their guests. Who doesn't remember that scene? Dancing around the table and then the shrimp hands shooting up from the plates and throwing you backwards. That's just Beetlejuice. You always got to remember that. Especially with Michael Keaton laughing afterwards. Oh, you guys are just a couple of spooksters, aren't ya? Let's turn up the juice and see what shakes loose. It's Beetlejuice. I love it. And the ending scene, once everybody's, working together, happy to live together, and Lydia gets to dance in the sky, in the air, floating over the staircase. It's fun. The film On Blu-ray, holds up extremely well. And if you don't already own the movie, picking it up on Blu-ray is actually quite feasible right now, because I grabbed my copy for $10. Yeah, $10. For a film that is extremely memorable. You know, it is in 1080p. It does have the English 5.1. It also has French, Spanish, and Italian in standard 2.0 definition. All kinds of subtitles if you need them, or if you want them. And it actually contains 3 episodes of the cartoon series. I remember watching the cartoon series after watching this film. And that cartoon series was bloody creepy. I didn't like it. Jacques the Skeleton creeped me out. I didn't like it when they were in the Netherworld at all. It was just a really creepy place to be. I remember Lydia tying herself off to a tree that then got out onto a skateboard and started skateboarding down the street. Just no. The cartoon series to me, and it was the problem because I saw the movie first, I'm going, this isn't Beetlejuice. What is going on here? And don't even get me started on how Beetlejuice looks in that cartoon series. That is just wrong. Okay, you have the white and black pinstriping and the spiky green hair, which Beetlejuice was in for a moment in the series. What about this costume? There we go. What about that one right there? Kind of hard to see. Now, yes, it is his wedding costume, but Beetlejuice was in more than just black and white. Come on, right? Sorry about the camera, they're adjusting. What can I say? It's Beetlejuice. It's a classic. If you haven't seen it, what's wrong with you? You need to see this film. Because the story, the acting, the writing, it's great. And let's face it, with the rumors coming about right now that there will be a Beetlejuice 2, so long as Tim Burton agrees. And if Tim Burton agrees, Michael Keaton and Winona Ryder are coming back. We're going to have the 3 back again, and we're going to see the ghost with the most one more time. I hope this rumor becomes to be true. I really, really do. Because Beetlejuice, by far, my favorite film to watch around Halloween. Absolute favorite film. And now is actually the time when you're going to start hearing the music a little bit more. As well as you're going to start hearing the music from other films that some people just associate with Halloween now. Maybe you'll see a review of some of those coming up. Who knows? Anything can happen. Just remember, if you are watching this movie, keep your handbook for the recently deceased nearby, and above all else, don't say the B word. Take care, everyone.